My name is Joe Proni, and this is the Rise Above Project. I just want to do a quick little video today. I saw this and I just felt like I had to say something about it. On many of my shows, I have been complaining about people lying, putting out misinformation, confusing the truth, but yet doing it in a way that makes themselves more and more popular, and then they don't take any responsibility for it, and not too many people call them out. I was noticing this the other day on Fox News. This guy has made a living off of lying, and it needs to be called out. In this, he's trying to talk about the top 10 most unhealthy U.S. cities. And first of all, that's a lie, because when you look at the graph, the top 10 is actually from a company called Wallet Hub. And whether we agree with Wallet Hub being a good source or not is not the point. The point is that the 10 cities that they're putting up there are actually the 10 healthiest cities. It's interesting because he tries to throw all of these democratic cities under the bus to say that they're unhealthy. So I'm going to show you as he's speaking, and he seems so tough and so angry and so sure of himself that it's really funny, because if you look up the information that he's actually talking about, it's actually 100% completely the opposite of what he's talking about. And yet he gets more and more famous. So let me hit this real quick so you can hear him. He sounds just like a total joy to be with, I'm sure.
You still get some of the health outcomes in some of these inner cities that these Democrats have run monopolistically for decades, and you stand there.
Let me stop there. For a lot of conservatives and Republicans, when they use the term inner cities, it's a dog whistle to other people who are trying to listen to them. What he means there is by saying minorities, black people, are ruining those cities, and therefore they're unhealthy. So let's keep going.
A pretty darn good chance of dying in one of these inner cities, far more likely than if you lived in areas where they gave a damn about people and their health care outcomes.
Okay, he goes on. So what he's talking about here is, with the graph, is the 10 unhealthiest cities, and they're all Democratic cities, and he goes on about how they don't give a damn about people. Let's take a look at the graph that he is referring to. These are the top 10 healthiest cities in America. What they're looking at here is they're going by healthcare, by the food that's there, the fitness level, and green space. So again, when he's talking about these inner cities, these cities are being judged on their ability to have green space as well. So let's go. Number 1, San Francisco. Number 2, Seattle, Washington. Number 3, Portland, Oregon. 4, San Diego, which, to be fair, they're more conservative. That's true. Number 5, Honolulu. 6, Washington, D.C. 7, Austin, Texas. Austin is liberal, even though Texas is conservative. Irvine, California, which, of course, on the graph, they switched it. They put Irvine, Texas for some reason. So, God, they mess up everywhere. Number 9, Portland, Maine. And number 10, Denver, Colorado. So those are your top 10 healthiest cities in America that he was just bad-mouthing, saying that all the Democratic cities were unhealthy. So just for fun, let's go to the bottom of the list and see what we have, because according to him, it's all these Democratic cities that are totally unhealthy. Brownsville, Texas, Laredo, Texas, Gulfport, Mississippi, Shreveport, Louisiana, Memphis, Tennessee, Montgomery, Alabama, Fort Smith, Arizona, Jackson, Mississippi, Lubbock, Texas, Augusta, Georgia. Okay, so again, at the top of the list, we have all liberal cities that are healthier and have a lower unemployment rate, by the way, and higher educated, by the way. And at the bottom, we have all the conservative cities. The exact opposite of what he was saying. And this guy was too stupid. And well, maybe he's not stupid. Maybe he just knows his audience is stupid. Because they literally put this up there. We can't see it. There's your list. It's right there. They put it on the screen for everybody to see. that the healthiest cities were all liberal, and yet nobody says anything. And they just let this guy keep talking. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say today. I just think it's so interesting in this world today. I know we have freedom of speech, but I'm not sure our founding fathers thought that with freedom of speech, you could just lie your way to fame and fortune. I don't know if they really thought that there would be such a destruction in values and virtues in this country, that people don't know what's true and what's not. And actually, the more you lie, the more money and more fame these people are getting. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say today. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, that would be nice. Thank you.